What's going on, everybody? This is Jamie and this is the Blades and EDC channel, and today I am back with another disassembly video for you. Today we're going to be disassembling the Sencut Honoris, which I gotta say, it already has excellent action out of the box. As you can see, almost, if that blade was a little heavier, it would fall shut completely on its own, but it's a pretty lightweight blade. So alright, let's get started here. That's a T6 in there at the moment. Looks like pocket clip is T6, but I think everything else is T8. Yeah, I'm not sure the pocket clip needs to come off yet, so we'll leave that on for now. And I am going to do the clip side. Actually, no. Let's do this side. We may not have to take the pocket clip off. That other side was spinning a little bit, but I just pushed my finger against it and it stopped. These, I can't tell if this has Loctite on it or not, but we're about to find out. Yeah, we better do it from the other side. Yep. Alright, so we'll do this side. Yeah. Sencut likes using T8. The Bronte was the same way. And the pocket clip, unfortunately, will have to come loose, I think, unless I can get the whole thing to come up. No, there's a standoff in there. Actually, I think I just have to take one of the pocket clip screws out. The one going to the standoff, as you can see right here. There's a standoff right here, and this screw on the top of the pocket clip is going into that standoff. But I think the whole liner and scale and clip will all come off it together with just taking that one out. Yep, there we go. That was pretty simple. Alright, let's see what we got here. Where's my little, there it is. Got a microfiber here. Oop, don't want to lose that standoff. That would suck. Alright, so got a washer with the open side of the washer facing the blade. As you can see here, this side of the washer is open and this side is closed, and they had the open side facing the blade. So we will do the same thing. Is it the same on this side? Yes, open side is facing the blade. This thing is extremely clean, but I can tell you now, there's no lubricant. Very little lubricant, if any at all. So this will probably, I mean, there's not much to help with this knife. It's already pretty damn good. Brand new. This will definitely be a single wipe knife. I won't need two of these alcohol wipes for this one. This thing is clean as can be and dry. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing at all. Wipe that detent ball down a little bit. Interesting. Another standoff came loose. Let's see what comes off of these. I don't think anything's gonna come off of them. I don't think this thing had any lubricant in it. I really don't. Man. Wow. The Bronte had a little bit of lube in it. It didn't have much, but it had a little. This doesn't have much of any that I can see. I don't have the best eyes, but I am wearing my glasses, and with that camera zoomed in, I don't see any lubricant at all, do you? Yeah, no lubricant. That's a good sign, I guess, of how good the action in this knife will be. Not a good sign for, you know, selling a knife. Someone's going to take it apart, because a lot of people aren't going to take their knives apart and do this, you know. They're just going to buy the knife and use the knife. So this thing will probably be a little bit better once it's lubed up. Oh, you gotta wipe down the pivot. But how long would that last? That action lasts with no lubricant in there. What kind of problems would it cause? I'm sure it wouldn't be good over time. Oops, sorry. I've rearranged my setup here because I been doing live streams, and I got a webcam now, so I can put myself in the corner of a live stream and show you my desktop screen. So actually this was on this side. Alright, and we got some these are, I'm going to link these below. These are exactly the same thing that KPL sells. KPL sells 50 of these for $9. I'm going to link it below. You can get 500 of them. The blue ones for $7 or 500 of the black ones for $9. So 10 times as many for the exact same thing. And so if you want some of these little swabs or doodads, go buy them on Amazon at the link I give you. You save yourself a whole lot. You can buy $7. You can buy enough to probably last yourself the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and wipe down this pivot a little bit. And we will go ahead and put a little right here. Just need a little. And close side down. This is the ultralight also. I just got this ultralight in from KPL. I ordered this. It's the first knife I've used it on. I'm going to try it instead of the KPL original. See if I notice any difference. Alright. Get a little bit more on there. And do the detent hole. I'm not going to forget it this time. I always forget the detent hole. It's not like me to forget a hole. I'll always remember a hole. Alright. We'll need a little bit more of that for the other washer. But let's go ahead and put some heavy on that detent hole. Use a different little doodad or swab here. And when I say these are the same, I'm not kidding you. They're identical. So, and I did contact KPL about this. And their website shows that theirs are made in the USA, but they confirmed with me on Instagram that they are not made in the USA, that there was an error on their website, is what they're saying. So I'm not going to say if that's true or false. I have my own beliefs on it, but you can decide for yourself. Get that down in that hole. Yeah, we get deep down that hole. Get anything out of it. Ooh, that hole is dirty. Real dirty. I'm not going to spread that around. I'm going to wipe this off first. Actually, these things are so cheap at $500 for $7. I'm just going to grab another one. There we go. Now we got it clean. We like a clean hole also. I'm an old dude. I got to remember, you can't make these jokes in the modern age. Well, you can, but you're going to offend some people. I don't care if I offend anybody. If you're offended, life's too short to be upset. Have a sense of humor. Alright, so we're going to keep that one over there to keep it separate. Go ahead and put the blade on here. Drop our other washer on there, or bearing I should say. I keep saying washer. Open side towards the blade. And I'm going to put just a tad bit on that bearing. Oh, that's heavy again. That's why it's not coming out. I don't want heavy. I'm barely squeezing. I know the light and the ultralight comes out real quick. Put a little bit around there. A little bit goes a long way. Alright, now, where did these standoffs fall off at? I know one was up here. Which one was up here? This one was up here in the pocket. The other one's back there. The pocket clip was going into it. That's right. that one went there. This one went here. Get in there. Man, I'm having trouble finding it, and you know what I'm about to say. I'm having trouble finding it. All right, we should be good. And I got some KPL knife shields, I think is what they call it. Some of this also, knife shield. But I don't think I need to put it on this knife with it being coated the way it is. I don't think it needs it at this point. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that pivot screw started. I'm not going to crank this down. I'm just going to snug it to keep it all together. Alright, now one of these was a T8 and one's a T6. That's the T8. The T8 went here. Alright. Wish they would have. The Bronte, I think, had all T8 everywhere, if I remember correctly. Which I praise Sencut for doing. But I think this knife here, the Honoris, is a little older model of theirs. All right, I'm going to go ahead and crank this one down. And as you can see, we got a long way to go here. Look at that blade centering. It is way, way off. But I've barely even touched the pivot at this point, so. Okay, see if you guys can watch it pull over as I tighten it. Oh yeah, see it? Let me go back. I'm gonna loosen it back again. And you can see that blade, there's a good angle for you. Now as I tighten this pivot, right there. I'm not Loctiting this yet. Alright. Let's go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this screw down. Tighten it all the way down now. Body screw. Needs to go a little more. Right there. Nope, still a little more. I'm looking through the camera to try to show you guys at the same time. There we go. Yeah, that's centered. Let's work some of that KPL in there. This knife is super lightweight too. So is the Bronte. There's a lot of milling in there. I should have pointed that out while I had it apart, but the liners are milled out a lot, so I can't remember the exact weight. I'll go over that when I review it. But this is a good spidey flick, thumb flick, and flipper. So get the best of 3 worlds with this one. No thumb studs needed. Alright, so that was pretty simple, huh? That was one of the easier ones I've done. Alright, so guess that's going to wrap this one up. And thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, subscribe. And consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this or this information was helpful to you. If you bought this knife and you're like, man, I want to take it apart and I don't know how, and this helped you, great. Don't be intimidated by it. Very simple. So, super simple. You can do it in 5 minutes if you're not trying to record yourself doing it. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.